Hello and welcome to another Wednesday of Spiritualism and Fire. And yes, we are doing this outside because it is going to rain again, and I am an outside worker and the rain feels amazing after being outside in 90-degree weather for since April. So anyway, I got these cards. They're called Spirituality Unpack That on Amazon. And they're really cool. They're just different questions that have been kind of helping me figure out different things on which direction I am taking my spiritual path. So we're going to do these. And the card that happened to be on the bottom is, how comfortable are you talking about your spiritual beliefs? So outside of this channel on YouTube, I do not discuss spiritual beliefs. We have a rule, my son and I, outside of our home, we do not discuss religion, money, or politics, because here, I can only speak for here in Florida. It just seems that a lot of people do not respect other people's views or opinions if they are not like their own. In this path, I have found a lot of my spiritual practices are coming from my indigenous roots. The indigenous spirituality is so beautiful. That's kind of where I tend to go. However, indigenous spirituality is a lot different than Christianity, being a Catholic, Judaism. So I've had a lot of people trying to be distracting or trying to force their ideas upon me, and it literally comes down to, it's really freaking childish. Like, if you're gonna be my friend, you must think this way, and if you don't think this way, then we cannot hang out on the playground. And I'm over it. So it's not, I'm way more comfortable on my spiritual journey than what I let on. I mean, I still do have a lot of questions, but the answers that I have come up with to date, I am very comfortable in. I am trying to open up the comment section for everyone to kind of interact together, because I do feel like we're grown-ups and there are people all over the place of all race, religion, and everything else. And I think we can all learn from each other without having to impose our own beliefs for the sake of imposing our own beliefs. You know, one thing I have found is that walking my spiritual path has been extremely lonely, because like I said, you try to have an opinion that's different from anybody else, and they almost get offended. And to me, it's offensive that you think that I am not intelligent enough to be able to have my own opinions or my own thought processes, or I am happy that you are comfortable with what you practice, but I am happy practicing what I am comfortable with. So since I have not found like my soul tribe or anything, I'm over it. So I keep my spiritual practices to myself. And when people do start talking about religion, because it does come up, more times than not, I leave. We had a discussion at work the other day. I kind of was off to the side eating my lunch, but they were having a conversation, and it was like, well, I hope you go to church. Well, I hope you go to church. And so person A turns to me and was like, I hope you go to church. And I'm like, I don't go to church. So what I said back was, I'm indigenous, and every time I put my hands in the soil, I'm at church. And then I proceeded to eat my lunch. The indigenous believe in worshiping Mother Earth and keeping your hands in the ground. And any religion tells you that if you are feeling ungrounded, go walk barefoot in the grass or go walk on the beach or do something within nature. I believe it is Japan that if you are seeing a doctor for depression or for sadness or anything else, one of the things that they prescribe is going out and living in nature. No phone, no nothing. You go out there and you live. And I believe there is a period of time that they do it for, and I'm wanting to say it's 3 weeks that they are required to live out in nature. I'm not exactly sure if it's 3 weeks, but it's a period of time. It's not go out in nature, walk in the grass, and come right back. It's like, no, unplug, go out in nature, and you need to sit with yourself out in nature to stabilize yourself. So I'm very comfortable discussing how I feel on YouTube, because I honestly don't want people to wait until they are my age to try and start figuring it out. I really would like to create a space where we can have all kinds of conversations and educate people who are younger. I wish in my 20s I knew what I know now in my 50s. I'm not exactly sure how receptive I would have been, but there's a chance I would have listened. I don't really know. But anyway, that's what I have for today, and I hope that you will put your comments in the comment section and let's start having these conversations. Let's open it up and start discussing things like grown adults and, help each other. But anyway, that's what I have. I will be here next Wednesday, and I don't know if it will be cards or prepared topics, but I would love to see you. And please subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff, and I appreciate you. Bye.